Hi, I'm Mark Flanagan from Salford Red Devils, and here are my 5 toughest opponents. In no particular order, and for all different reasons. I'll start with Jamie Peacock. One of my first games about 10-12 years ago when I played for Wigan was against Leeds. And I remember coming up against Jamie Peacock, and he was just relentless for the full 80 minutes. For someone so big and strong and powerful to play the minutes that he does it was always remarkable, and to do it for as long as he did to such an old age compared to other players was remarkable, like I said. And he was always one player that I enjoyed playing against, but also you knew you were going to be in for a tough afternoon, so he was definitely one of the toughest I played against. Another one was Thomas Luluai. For different reasons, not many halfbacks would get into a players list like this, but I played with and against Tommy, and he had just an unbelievable ability just to whack people all game long. He's really stocky, he's really powerful, and he's probably a good build for tackling, and he's just able to get under players' ribs, and he's just done some amazing hits over the years. And he did one against Alex Walmsley this season. I think his most famous one was against Mari Fasavalu against Saints all those years ago, and I think he just does it constantly throughout his career, and yeah, certainly one player I don't like running against. Another player who is tough in terms of probably mental toughness rather than being big and strong or being a hard hitter is James Robbie. Again, I've played with and against him, and I played with him for 4 years at Saints, and he was one player that no matter how tough it got in a game, or how much the ball was against the team, or how much defence he had to do, or how much running he had to do, he just got through it, and he never showed any emotion on his face. He just got through it and kept turning up, and he could play all day, that lad, and it was a pleasure to play with him, and he's still killing it these days, so he's a really mentally tough player. Another one would be Sean O'Loughlin. He was tough but skillful as well, and he knew how to balance the two. I think he could play like a front rower and carry the ball and defend like a front rower, but it was also skillful as well, so he'd have that toughness but the smarts as well, which is key to any player. And I think, you know, players like him, we had like Andy Farrell, Paul Sculthorpe in the past, those ball playing loose forwards who could carry as well. I think they're dying a little bit, and I think Sean O'Loughlin probably could be one of the last ones. And then finally, probably the toughest player I've played with and against would be Gareth Ellis. I think to really appreciate a player's longevity in matches and strength in matches and that mental toughness, you have to really play with them. And I've seen Gareth play with some ridiculous injuries when we played together in the NRL at West Tigers. He'd break ribs. One game we played a semi-final against the Roosters, and before the game his back was that bad he could hardly walk, and he put loads of injections in. He managed to hobble about warm-up, and we all thought he was going to pull out. But then for the first 20 minutes he was absolutely outstanding. He was the best player on the field, so to maintain that kind of pain and also perform to the level that he's done is remarkable. And you know, he's a gent off the field as well, so I'd say Gaz, my mate, you're top of my list there, pal.